balance and posture. So we're going to mix up these exercises that will improve our overall muscle strength, balance exercises that will help prevent injuries and strengthen our core, as well as posture that will really get us to sit up nice and straight and kind of open our chest and our shoulders so we are not getting the habit of hunching over all the time. Especially if we're sitting a lot in chairs, we want to make sure we're nice and lifted, our abs are tight, and we're sitting nice and tall, of course, out of our hips. So let's get started. What I'd like to do is sit nice and tall in your chair. So let me kind of adjust my chair a little bit. So I want to sit, again, right in the center. I don't want to be over to the side. I want to be right in the center of my chair, sitting nice and tall. Now again, it's important to have a visualization. If you feel like you're slowly sinking down in the chair, what will help that is think of an imaginary string lifting through the center of the body, making you nice and tall, shoulders are relaxed, and we're gently going to just tip our head side to side. And remember, instead of sinking down in the chair, think of always lifting and opening your shoulders. Let's just do 4, 3, 2, 1. Now this time let's kind of lift our shoulders and relax them. So take a deep breath in, exhale, let it go. 2 more, deep breath in, exhale, let it go. So remember our breathing, it's in through our nose, exhale through our mouth. Excellent. Now just kind of nod that head forward and lift. Remember, we never go back to compress the vertebrae. Our head goes forward and back. 1 more, forward and back. Now nice big stretches, just warm everything up and kind of articulate. So we're bringing those arms forward, we're squeezing our back muscles. So remember, we're not hunching down. We want to lift tall, opening our chest. 2 more, 1 and 2. Now when we go one way, we want to reverse that. And again, I'm paying attention to sitting really tall, tightening my abs. 2 more, 1 and 2. Excellent, let's just shake it out. Now a gentle march, just to kind of get that blood flowing. We're not going to do a lot of heavy cardio today because we're going to concentrate more on our strength exercises and of course our balance and posture. So this time let's kind of just bring our legs side and see how I'm shifting 1 foot at a time, so that gets my balance. My abs are tight. Now think, imaginary bar pushing down, I'm just turning slowly, take it around. And exhale, let my head follow, take it around. I'm going to do 4. And all of this is very slow because we're gradually getting those muscles engaged. 2, once more, and 1, center. Now let's bring those arms in and over our head. So we open slow and we lift slow. Again, open slow and lift slow. So we want to kind of march those feet side, squeeze those back muscles. 2 more, 2 and 1, once more. Just really feel that chest opening, take it together. Now again, prayer hands down, we're just going to get a little rotation up and lift. Exhale and inhale. My elbows are side and I'm pushing those palms together to get that resistance and squeeze. I have 4 more. We're taking it 4 and lift, 3 and lift, 2, once more, 1 and lift. Now let's clasp our arms, nice big stretch, inhale. Now remember, for that posture, that head is nice and long. Reach not so much from your chest, but from your lower back. Pull forward, over that head. Now a nice stretch to one side, center, and the other side, center. Now let's slowly open those arms. Bring that right foot in, left foot extends. Again, sitting tall, clasp those fingertips, relax that neck, inhale. Reach with that lower back. So see, I'm not dropping my toe down. You can see my heel. So I'm flexing and reaching, not bouncing. Lift tall out of that waist, inhale. And exhale, open out to a flat back. Great job right there. Slide it in. Now, before we start our strength strengthening exercises, let's separate our feet. Hands placed, again, never compress on top of the joint. Above the knees, on the quads. We're just going to sink back, so we're taking the stress off of the lower back. Sit really tall, release those shoulders back. So this is an exhale, belly button to back. Lifting tall, I have 2 more. Exhale back, slow. Lift really tall, 1 more time. Exhale back, squeeze, and sit tall. Excellent. Now kind of let those arms just shake out and bring those feet together. Now for our strength training today, we're going to start, again, in the pattern, we work our largest muscle groups down to our smallest. So our largest muscle groups, what are they? Our legs and back. So we're going to start by extending that right foot. Now what I'd like you to do is slide back a little bit more in the chair, sitting really straight. You're going to exhale into a leg press again. So this is an inhale and an exhale. Pay attention to how I'm sitting in my posture. I'm not slouching. I'm up nice and tall. I'm pressing it in, pressing it out. Now, of course, I have to show a modification. If you can't lift that leg fully, you can keep it closer to the floor. But see how I'm extending? I'm still feeling my quadricep. It stays low and it stretches. If you can, I prefer you to have that leg lifted. That will give you a little more resistance, make it a little more challenging. Let's take 3 and press. Keep that foot flat. 2 and press. 1 and press. Now point that toe and just kind of release over a little bit. Now flex and point. Just shake out that leg side to side so we get that ankle working. Excellent. Now we want to take the same exercise, left foot. So make sure too, it's important not to let that supporting foot slide back. It stays solid on the floor. Now to review, I'm sitting. Again, I'm not down. We're working our posture. You can either slide it in close to the floor, slide it out, tightening those abs, or bringing it higher and extend. Now look at my knee. It's very important. I don't want to rotate it out. My toe and my knee come into my chest. So that kind of reminds me to use my abs more, keep my weight center, or I can keep it lower and stretch right there. I'm taking it in and I'm taking it out, or I have it higher. I have 4, 1, keep that neck really long, 2, tighten that core, 3, once more, 4, and rest. Excellent, take it down. Now kind of just point and flex that ankle, turn it side to side. Excellent job right there. Now let's take our legs, sit a little closer to the front of the chair. Let's take our feet out to the side. Now look at my toes. I don't want to turn them out. My knee is over my toe. I talk about form a lot because you'll feel the exercises more if you're in the right position. If you're in the wrong position, you'll be surprised. It will change the feel of the exercise. So again, sitting tall, imaginary bar. So think like you're pushing down. You're rolling through those feet. You're pressing down. Exhale, inhale. Now we want to incorporate our core. So I want to contract, push forward. Exhale, inhale. Stay nice and long. Again, tighten those abs. So you want to contract back and center. Back. I have 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job there. Now let's bring our arms side. And what you're going to do is you're going to bend and lift. Bend and lift. So see how my elbows are out. I don't want them down. I want them out. Really strong and release. So don't slam that foot. See how I lift it, slow balance? Press it down. Exhale. The whole key to this is using those abs. Tighten the stomach. Release it down. Tighten. Keep that head long. Lift and release. Lift and release. Exhale, elbow side. I'm tightening that core. I have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lower those arms, take it over the head, inhale, and exhale. Release that neck, just hang a little bit lower, feel that full stretch, and then kind of turn your body, look up to that hand, getting that stretch, bring it down to the side. So other side with a lot of energy, reach with that arm, all the way up, inhale, and exhale. So with our strength exercises, we're incorporating, just look up to that hand, some balance. So we're kind of making it a compound exercise, which means we're combining 2 exercises into one that will just give you more efficiency, save time, and again, you'll feel the muscles a little bit more. So let's kind of just shake out those arms, relax that neck. Now, we're going to work our inner thighs. Before we were working our quad and our hamstring, now we want to work our inner and outer thighs. So look at my feet. I'm going to take the soles of my feet together. So again, they're not separated, they're touching together right in front of me. Now I'm gonna open my thighs and I'm gonna squeeze them. So 1, 2. Now, of course, this seems really easy, I'm sure. You can stay on this, but tighten those abs, or we can create a little more resistance using our hands. So what I want to do, hands at the side, you're pushing away, squeezing together. So apply a little pressure, not on your knees, center of the thighs, inhale, exhale, tightening that core, and no tension in the shoulders. Drop those shoulders, keep that neck long, open, and close. Inhale, exhale, take it slow, squeeze, use those abs. Again, open and close. Let's do this 5 more times. 1 and together. 2, so tighten up those glutes too as you open. 3, 4, and 5. Now, that was in and out. Now we want to work the outer thigh. So let's take our palms, same thing, they're open. Place them in the inside. Now I want you to extend those legs right here. You're going to open down, squeeze them together. So push back and squeeze. So right from those hip flexors, you're rotating. You don't need to push back. That's fine if you want to relax those arms, but make sure you're sitting. Again, not down. Let's practice our posture. Nice and tall, imaginary string. Heels, and I can use that little resistance on my thighs, squeezing my glutes. So that's an inhale and an exhale. And keep those heels together. We're strengthening our hips here as well. Open and close, 5 more. 1 and together. 2 and together. 3, again. 4 and 5. Now let's just kind of tap it out. Again, get that circulation going, gently tap those legs. Great job. Now we're going to take those legs out. For balance, what I'd like to do is flex those feet, sit back a little bit more in your chair, nice and tall. So first we're just going to elevate one leg, take it down, slow lift. Now I'm taking it kind of to the middle where my opposite knee meets. If that's too much, you can kind of just take a little lift. So really today, be conscious of practicing lifting that leg a little bit, tightening those abs. Level 2, of course, is a little higher. Lifting it from that hip flexor, up, up. I have 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Now kind of let those legs just swing in and out, using those stomach muscles. Now let's extend our legs and hold. Reach that right arm, then our left. Now point your toes, so your toes are pointed. Try to lift them off the floor, place them down. Exhale, again, lift, same thing, squeeze those thighs together. Up and down, up, I have 4 more. 4, keep that neck long. 3, so see I'm sitting out of my hips. 2, and 1. Excellent job, feet apart. Now I want to reach to the side. Inhale, use your balance. You want to just hang, relax that head. Now see how my body's stationary. I never want to do this. I never want to bounce. That's like a rubber band that as you pull it, it snaps. So we don't want that. Even if your stretch isn't that long, just keep breathing into it. You will get lower, I promise, but everything is a process. You don't want to rush it. Go to the other side, inhale, and exhale, melt. Release that head a little bit lower with the tight core. Hold it there. Excellent, right there. Stay and come down. Now kind of just shake up those legs a little bit. Now we want to go into a strength, a back strengthener, and a posture exercise. So back, lower back to start, arms at the side. I want you to take a back flexion. Now see how that head is coming straight out. Do not crane the neck up, look straight at me there. V over the head for the upper back. So this is, again, this is not a contraction with the shoulders. Watch the full exercise like 2 or 3 times, and then you can chime in with me. So see how my hands are in a V, palms are back. I'm going from my back all the way over. That's my inhale. Then I exhale. I'm not going too far back. I'm squeezing those upper back muscles. I'm pressing. But see, my shoulders do not round in. They stay back. So my exercise is coming out of my back when I bend. So this is my inhale, Nice and low, hold, stay. And exhale, tighten that core. Let's do 4. So this is 1, down slow, lift, and stretch again. Down, slow, lift, and stretch. I have 2 more. Down, slow, lift, and stretch. 1 more. Down, slow, lift, and stretch. Excellent. Now let's open our arms all the way out. Take them underneath and kind of just pull down, release that back. Inhale and exhale. Now for our posture, let's sit back a little bit further in our chair. Now this, what I want is a solid frame. Don't collapse that elbow. So see the difference from this side, which is nice and solid, and this side is kind of drooping. So I want it really solid. And all you're gonna do not hyperextend, which means arch the back. So see I'm arching? I want my back in alignment, my abs are tight. I'm just squeezing my shoulder blades, bringing them forward. My head is long, my knees are together. Again, exhale, inhale. Feel that connection with the back. Squeeze it right there. Back again. Back, I have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold that frame nice and solid. You're going to stretch that leg out to balance, return it center. And again, crunch. Use your oblique. Take that picture so the foot is flexed. Bring it down. Exhale and inhale. Bend, but don't crunch down. So see the difference how I'm bent forward? I don't want that. I want it side more. So that challenges your posture to stay side and your balance. Shoulders are back. And remember, if that's too much, you can just extend that leg forward. The main goal of all these workouts, I kind of don't really, it doesn't matter what you do, I just want to make sure you're moving the whole time. So you want to stretch and release. Stretch and release. Let's do 4, take it slow. 3, take it slow. 2, 1, hold. Now clasp those arms behind you. Open that chest, lower that head, inhale. And lift that chest, shoulders back to the ceiling. Right there, hold. Just drop that head all the way, excellent. Now come forward, round the back, and a gentle reach to one side, side to side, 2, and 1. Now we want to come down, just shake it out. Now let's work on our shoulders and our arms. So what I'd like to do is for the shoulders, we're going to do front lateral raises. So open those hands, the palms are nice and relaxed. We're going to do a lateral raise and a release. Now let me stop for a second. I don't want to lock out my elbow. On that lateral raise, make it like a little C in the arm so it's rounded. That will target that shoulder more. Exhale, inhale. Now squeeze, look down at your knees. Make sure they're not separated. Knees together. And let's add a little contraction so we're working those core abdominals. Squeeze and release. Exhale, and don't sink down into yourself. Keep those shoulders back for that posture. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now what I want to do is we want to take, this is a little harder with the side lateral. So same thing, so I have that C, it's not straight, it's slightly bent, but we're going to add a leg component for balance. So we're going to pick those feet up, lateral down, bring them together. So lateral down and together. Now if you can't lift them at the same time with your arms, just slide them apart and slide them together. So that goes apart and together, or what I prefer is down and up. So we're getting that rotator in the shoulder, down and up. And balancing a little bit, take it in. Exhale and in. I have 5, 4, push it down, 3, 2 more, 2, and 1. Great job there. Now hug yourself right there. Get a little twist and a little reach forward. Inhale, and just exhale. Pull that gravity over so you're stretching that oblique. Come up slow, and again, don't grip. The shoulders are down. Turn it, inhale, and exhale. Bend from that waist, go all the way over. Stay right there and hold. Come up slow. Now let those arms just shake out. Now for our posture again, what I'd like to do is take those arms over our head, relax that neck. Now I just want you to flip those arms back, open that chest to the ceiling, then flip it forward. So open, see how tall I'm sitting. I don't want this, so this is wrong. Imaginary strength, so automatically pull myself up, open back, so it's a little rock in the torso. The abs are tight. Lift that chest, 5 more. 5, 4, rotate it back. 3, 2, 1. Now let's extend those legs, extend those arms, bring that body forward, relax that head. Now lower those arms, and as we're hanging, just gently let that body move side to side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up slow. Excellent job. Now sitting tall, just kind of relax that neck. Now what I want to do is take this right arm here. Now same thing, think like you have something pushing against it so you have that resistance. You're going to close that door, push down on the chair with the left, and open that door. So close and open. So that really gets that shoulder working, pushing back, and open. Now we want to add our balance with that. So I want to extend that leg out, balance, close that door right to the center. Exhale and inhale, same thing. Push it back, push it in. I have 4 and together, 3 and together, 2, once more, 1 and hold. Bring that arm over, a nice long stretch. Inhale and exhale, melt into it. Just stay right there, hold. And again, feel that energy. I don't care how low you go, I just want to really extend. So if you're down kind of here crouching, try to extend. That will automatically get you a better stretch. Shake it all the way down. Now other side, remember, there's a solid frame here. So as you're pushing down, it's not loose, it's solid right there. Take that right hand. Now close, so I use my oblique. And I push back with my shoulder, let my head follow. So that's an inhale as I push down gently on the right. Exhale, let my head follow. 1 more, then we'll add balance. Come forward, come side. Now balance. So you're going to extend that leg, tighten those abs, place it down. And remember, if that's too much, you can just bring it on the floor in front of you. You're still getting the leg work there. Stretch, sit tall out of those hips. Push it back, let that head follow. Inhale, exhale. Again, let's do 4. Slow hold. So always take that photo, then open. 3, relax those shoulders, don't tense them. 2, I have 1 more. 1 and hold. Great job there. Now bring it over, inhale, and just exhale. Hang, relax that head right there. Come down and just shake it out. Now let's do a simple arm exercise today. And your hands, getting those fingers moving. So let's keep our feet nice and flat in front, but separate your knees a little bit. So that will force you, if you're slouching, remember, string, pulling you up. Now right here, relax that neck, open and close. So it's like you're flipping, pushing down. So think of like the slapjack game when you're slapping it over. Now slowly open it, open it. Now see my elbows, they're not locked, they're slightly bent, and I'm using my shoulders, getting that posture. Back, back. Now slowly come together. Breathe, breathe. Now stay right here in the sequence. We open and close, open and close. Open, 5, 4, we want our fingers working. 3, 2, 1. Now open and close again. Slapjack over, tight abs. Now we're gonna add one more thing to this. Let's bring it forward. Slow, like you're kind of slapping it over. Now make that fist, open and close, in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it there, slow, like you're floating through the air. Float with those arms. Relax that head for that posture. Now it's side, side. So see, I get my rib cage going, working my obliques a little bit with my rib cage and my arms. I have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, swim it forward, flapping it over. Should really be feeling those arms. Now open and close. Open, fingertips are working. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now again, slowly, like you're swimming, floating through the water. Use your shoulders. Now when those arms are side, it's rib cage. Tighten up those stomach muscles, pull them into your back as you flutter those arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's hug ourselves, pull our body forward, release that neck, inhale. Then bring that body down to your knees. Just really get that full stretch there and kind of turn. So I really feel this in the side of my back when I turn, but I'm resting my elbow on my opposite knee as I turn. And again, all these stretches hold for minimum 10 seconds to get any benefit. Pick your body up, tilt it over. Inhale and exhale, melt into that stretch. Great job right there. And hold. Now we want to sit and we want to place our arms down. Let's slide back once more. So sit really tall in that chair. Now let's kind of review this. I don't want to feel this weight of gravity pulling you forward. So make sure you're centered right in the chair. Think of that string lifting, sitting tall. Now your hands are going to extend in front of you. You're going to push down, open those legs for balance, and push those shoulder blades back without arching. You don't want to be arched. You still want to be flat in that chair. Place it down. Exhale, and the whole time, think of that string pulling up through those abs, sitting tall with the flexed foot. Open that chest. Let's take it 5 and together. 4, flex it. 3, flex. 2, once more. And hold that balance. Now point those toes, little flutter kicks down to the ground. Down to the ground. Flutter kicks up. Use those abs. Flutter kicks down. All the way. One more time up. Hold and bring it down. Great job there. Now just kind of shake it out. Now let's go into a lot of deep stretching because again, we used our muscles by doing a lot of contracting. So we want to make sure we stretch enough. So let's take a nice wide V. Let's reach. Now inhale and exhale. Now see, automatically my body wants to go forward, but that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is stay up, tighten my core muscles and reach. Now lift out of my hip. I want to go right and left. Nice long stretches. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now left foot is down, right leg is straight. Let's take that up. And this is kind of, you may be familiar with this with yoga. So take that elbow. It's like a triangle. I'm turning back. Inhale and go to the side more. Exhale. Don't sink. And even if you can't go as far, I always talk about this. It doesn't matter how low you go. You just want to hold. So you're really breathing. The breathing is key to get you lower in that stretch. Bring it down. Now the other side. So we're going to stretch to the opposite direction. My abs are tight. Place that elbow right in the center of my thigh. And again, I don't need to go that low. I can just hold. Inhale and exhale. Release that neck. Tighten up those abs. Hang at least 10 seconds minimum. And don't let the body pull forward. You want to open that chest. So see the difference from this? I don't want to be here. I want to be up and over. Dropping that head. Coming down slow. Now my legs are together. Let's open our arms, get a gentle twist to the right. Come around and left, sit tall. 2 more. 1, once more. Turn and center. Now clasp those arms over the head. Get a nice contraction, drop that head. Take it up out of the hips again. Contract forward slow, up out of the hips. Now extend those legs, reach to a nice flat back. Now drop those shoulders. Inhale, reach a little bit more, and just lower those arms. Now from there, I just want you to hold. Think about tightening those core muscles. Place those feet flat, lift to a nice stretch. Now raise those shoulders, drop them down. Let's do 2, 1 more, 1, and hold. Now gentle tip with that head, ear to shoulder, shoulders down. Breathe normally, center, and the opposite side. Just breathe, hold it right there. Now let's take a nice deep breath in, all the way up, in through our nose. Exhale, open those shoulders. Remember that posture again. Don't lean forward, stay tall, up. And out. One more time, you never can breathe enough. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale, nice stretch. You guys did a great job today. It's an end to a great week. It's Friday. So remember our key points. We want to stay hydrated. We want to keep moving through the weekend. And I really look forward to meeting you again next week. So enjoy the weekend and stay strong.